You should know that usually roller coasters use a chain lift to get to their highest point so they can drop and coast through the layout. This is the most popular type of coaster propulsion, with about 3,327 coasters having this feature. However, more recently the roller coaster industry has begun to innovate, trying new ways to propel the trains, and the launched roller coaster was born. But from that arose a new problem. GPs and enthusiasts alike wondered, what the heck are launches? In 1977, two roller coasters opened, one from Aerodynamics and the other from Schwarzkopf. These two roller coasters were shuttle coasters, which means that they don't complete a full layout, but instead go backwards or end at a different place instead of coming back to the station. These coasters were the first launch coasters and the first modern shuttle coasters. Aerodynamics coaster had a forwards and backwards launch section, using a winch powered by an electric motor that has a catch car underneath the last train, which would pull it along a cable that would release and push the train. However, Schwarzkopf's launch was powered by a flywheel, which would spin really fast, powered by a motor. This flywheel would store the energy which would be used to launch the train. In 1982, Schwarzkopf unveiled a coaster called the Wiener Looping, which used friction wheels, also known as drive tires, which are motorized wheels that can change the speed of a train using friction, that's the name, between the wheels and the train. This was the first of its kind, and the technology would be used in the Incredible Hulk roller coaster at Islands of Adventure, built by B&M, and in Intamin's family launch coaster.
But Sam,
You may be asking.
how did we go from Wiener Looping to Kingda Ka?
Well, in 1995, Disneyland Paris opened their version of Space Mountain. Space Mountain de la Terre à la Lune. I just butchered that. Which was the first full-circuit launched coaster. This means that it came back to the station. The following year, in 1996, Premier Rides built two coasters called Flight of Fear, which were the first coasters to be launched electromagnetically using LIM, linear induction motors. When you have an LIM launch, electromagnetic plates are placed along the track, which are plugged into an AC current. AC is a type of electric current in power lines and outlets. Meanwhile, the train has fins attached to it. These electromagnetic plates generate an opposing magnetic field in these fins, which pushes the train. The speed can be controlled by alternating how fast the frequency of the AC current is changed. But in 1997, Intamin used LSMs to build the fastest roller coaster in history up until that point, Tower of Terror in Dreamworld, Australia. LSMs are kind of like LIM's cousin. LSM's, linear synchronous motors, also have fins, but these are permanently magnetic. It's not that you switch it on and switch it off. This fin is a bipolar magnet, like the blue and red ones you play around with in 3rd grade science class. So what they do is they make the electromagnetic plate behind the train the opposite of the back end of the fin, so they repel, and the plate in front the same as the front end of the fin, so it pulls. Hi guys, it's Editing Sam. That was a mistake. What I meant to say was that the front end is the opposite, so they attract, and the back end is the same, so they repel. To launch it, you just have to match the plate in front, so it pulls, and the one on the back, so it pushes. This is controlled by a software that tracks where the train is. Most roller coasters use LSMs nowadays because even though LIMs are easier to control, they use a lot more energy and create heat, which is bad because it makes it harder to maintain and damages the train sometimes. Compare this to LSM, which even though they have to use a complicated software, they use less energy, don't create heat, and work as reversible brakes, even without power. When they pass by backwards, the magnetic force slows the train down. It won't stop the train, but it will slow it down. LIMs don't do that because without power, it's basically just two metal plates. So, yeah, that's that. LSMs are generally accepted to be superior. The LIM is outdated and honestly obsolete. If you went through a list of LIM coasters, most would be from the 90s and really early 2000s. LSMs are more modern, and that's why they use those instead of LSMs. 3 days before I started writing this video, a new coaster opened in my city, Penguin Trek at SeaWorld Orlando. It's a B&M family launch coaster. Guess what launch that B&M used? That's right, an LSM. Hi guys, it's Sam Likes Roller Coasters. Like I just said in the video, it's been like 4 months since I started working on this video. Sorry for not posting it. That's my fault. But if you like the video, then please hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. You know, I really like reading comments. And, let me know if you want to see more video essays than vlogs, or more vlogs than video essays. I'm trying to see if I can do 60% video essays and 40% vlogs and POVs. But, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So, thank you for devoting 6 minutes and 25 seconds of your life to me. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.